Alright, we're back. And this time we're going to Mario's Stadium Standard with the fierce competition, which makes a daily event at the Seaside Sports Ground. Going to be going back here with Wario, Diddy Kong, and DK. 2D ranks and V rank are higher, and the goal this time is 13,000, and also a longer board. Because, well, technically every standard map is a longer board. So it's going to be me, Wario, Diddy, then DK. It's funny, Diddy's telling DK not to go easy on him, even though Diddy's AI is smarter than DK in standard. Anyway, so about this map, you have District A near the bank, District B over here, District C at the top left, which I think is the most valuable area, District D around the Boom Square, District E at the top right, well-rounded valuable shops, except for this one. And lastly, District F, which, yeah, the other side. So yeah, looking at the stock value, yeah, District C is the most valuable. And then there's also a new square that's only in standard, which is up here, the Stockbroker Square. Basically, when you land on it, you get the chance to buy stocks. So, you have two options to buy stock in this map, which is going through the bank or landing on the Stockbroker Square. But for the bank, you don't have to land on it. You can just run by it and still buy stock. And before I forget, you can roll 7s here. I'm going to go ahead and get the hot spot on the left, which should be. Mario's going to go ahead and pick his first chance color. And so did he. Which he actually got a good one. Sell all your stock, sell some stock for 35% above the market value if you have stock. And DK's gonna also start with District B. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a 2 out of 4 in B. I mean, yeah, the 440 you can see is tempting, but I already have a shop here. Mario's going to start with District E. So Diddy's going to start off in C. And this is one of the many boom times laying on the Boom Square. And Wario's gonna get a 2 out of 4 in E. And he's gonna have the same tension as I'm thinking. Yeah, no one else buys shops in the area. that's like one of the hardest things to do is like, hopefully no one will get a shot when you're 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4. Now DK is gonna share with me a 2 out of 4. And now I'll go ahead and pick a chance card. Which I get to warp to the bank. And choose the buy stock. Go ahead and choose District B. I'm gonna get the Dinky Hop spot over here. Which, funny enough, is I like went 1 square behind since I warped. Like since I used 53, I lost like 1 square and getting closer to leveling up. And he's gonna move again. It's a half-off special. And we're gonna shop watch Wario over here. And it's gonna be our first person to roll 7. Now DK is going to boost up 20 in that area, shopping with 20%. It's going to choose Wario's 2 out of 4. And the stock's going to go up by 3. And that's a back-to-back 7 for Wario. And DK's gonna ignore getting the spade by like going backtracking to get 2 out of 4. Like now he has to like go up and around and go across. And for me, I get a Super Sub card. Which I get to use that for my next level. Let's see where Wario's going to buy stock. He's going to choose his 2 out of 4 E. Mario Stadium branch of WarioWare Incorporated. I like how he already claims it to make WarioWare in the game. He's gonna buy 50 stock in his 1 out of 4 in D. Yeah, DK gets a chance to invest if. Well, he's gonna say no. And I'm gonna find 70, which is the instant level up, even though I just got all my suits. The worst time to pull 70. And this is a 2 out of 4 for Wario. He's gonna state the facts. All while selling stock in District E. And Diddy gets to roll again. The DK has to loop around. He's gonna donate to Wario. And here I get the chance to invest. I have 90 stock. I'll go ahead and invest in a hotspot. And Wario gets a chance to get a 3 out of 4 with card 5. Except he's gonna actually not do it and go for a 2 out of 4 in the A. Which is very interesting. He actually could have got a 3 out of 4. Here's Diddy leveling up, so he gets to buy more stock in District D. And I think he's gonna find another shop expansion card for chosen district. This time 30% up in District D. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and go up here. And should I invest again? I'll do it. So I may probably start buying stock in Wario's areas to freeload him. Unless I can get something, unless I can get another 2 out of 4 somewhere else. I mean, I can always buy a DK for 3 out of 4. Now Diddy gets to make some money from us 3. We'll take our money. Let's see. Because yeah, I can buy this one out for $650. But I can't buy this one out yet. And here's Wario's 3 out of 4. So yeah, I'm gonna most likely aim to buying the Wario's 3 out of 4 at this point. And Diddy claiming that district is going to be his, even though me and DK already have a shop there. And here I go ahead and shop block DK. Where's gonna not invest? Because he has little stock in District E, so he's gonna not just earn bits of money from it. And break for DK. And 78. Well, I made him buy a shop with this card. Well, the only one I really want to buy would be this one. Because the one in F is not that much valuable. And the one in A, there's just shop blocking Wario. I might as well get the benefit of getting a 2 out of 4. And I'm going to sell down to... fell like 5 stocking B. Wario gets to play the first arcade game. So he's gonna give himself 300 gold? Yeah, 300 gold. So it's gonna help him be able to buy more stock in District C. Diggy's gonna finally level up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 in District D and invest for 100 gold. And since he bought stock and invested in the same turn, the stock price is going to rise up twice. And Diddy gets to play running blocks now, thanks to card 76. Well, it's going to be so close, though, to get 1,000 gold. Maybe 2,000, but the last roll of blocks did not work out. And here, DK is going to boost the stock price of an area by 30%. He's going to choose District B. Man, it would have been nice if I kept my stock there, but oh well. See, I have all this. You know, I have all the. Well, I have a card. See, I could risk Wario's area for the spade if it was optional, but I don't want to wind up paying the risk paying the 252 when I only have this much in ready cash and only 5 stock. No, way to be mean, Diddy. Invest a little, earn a lot. Except it's more like, except that's not the case. It's more like invest a little, earn a little. Especially with the 20 stocks he's investing with. I mean, you could earn a lot even when you invest a little, but you're supposed to have way more stocks than just 20. He's gonna go ahead and buy some stock in District F as well, floor. So the AIs, sometimes when they have like low ready guys, they just like buying stock in random areas. Or other areas other than their main area. Now DK gets to crash the stock value down by 20%. It's gonna be in Wario's 3 out of 4. So now the stock value is cheaper, but the trend's gonna be somewhat low. Yeah, thanks for the donation. This helps me preload you easily. This helps me be able to buy stock in your 3 out of 4 easily. Well, buy more stock before he gets the chance to buy some stock and then invest. Let's go ahead and buy the max 99 C. So there, we're free. So yeah, we're freeloading Wario's 3 out of 4. Now we just gotta wait for him to buy stock himself there and then invest. And yeah, see there, and there's his compliment for freeloading him. And yeah, that's the plan. It's insider trading is basically where you have stock in your area and you invest in the area. And as Wario just pointed out, I'm just gonna earn money because of that. Which that's what freeloading is all about. And as the tutorial said, you're usually supposed to buy in the most successful area, the area that would be most successful. Let's see, and this is a close shot. And I'm not gonna buy out Wario for 3 out of 4. Yeah. There's one thing is you're supposed to wait to get freeloading money, then do buyouts. So he's gonna put 82 in his 3 out of 4. And this is a 2 out of 4 for Diddy in District F. So now he's going to start buying stock in District F now instead of District D. And the last 2 shops are in District A. Here I get to buy stock, where I'll just go ahead and buy some in my 2 out of 4 with Wario and E. I'm going to cheer him up, giving him 27 gold. And he's going to pay me this shop here, he could have paid less to Diddy. Apparently he does not want to pay Diddy. He doesn't like Diddy. So yeah, here's Diddy's 50 stock in F. If he lands on one of the shops, he will invest with 200 gold. And DK here needs a spade, has to pay Wario this much, 252. Well, it's cheaper that I pay DK here. And yeah, here's Dave about to invest 200 gold in one of his shops. He's gonna be so happy he earned money. A flat 100 gold for him. And now there's only one shop left. And I might as well go ahead and pay this to get my spade. But not selling District C, selling E. Now, Diddy can play Memory Block. He got both of the arcade cards. Gonna give him 30 gold. And DK, he's probably just gonna buy more stock in District D. Yeah, 20 more. And Diddy gets free direction next turn. Even though there's no point in him going backwards. And yeah, see, Diddy already knows. Another 100 gold investment for DK over here. And wait, I need the club. So I have to pay DK here. More investments from DK. He sure is getting a chance to invest a lot compared to everyone else in this map. Well, this game so far. And there's a jump for me to the bank. So now stocks in E. Well, only 56, so now I'm gonna need to get more money or another level up to get over 90 and above. And where I get to take 240 on my go, so now I get to sell stock on my turn. And And he's going to choose to invest in District D, actually. He wants to defend the shop from DK. And here's a driver goal. It's going to be 300 gold, I think. And it's going to go to Diddy. See, I get a card to roll again. Well, since I'm in negative ready cash, I'm gonna pick a card to get something. Well, I'll get some money, but I'm gonna get a free club. And I'm not gonna sell 10 on the D. I'll sell 9 there, and then I'll sell the minimum in District C. And Diddy's gonna actually do. And I was thinking he was gonna do a buyout, but I thought he wasn't. So he's gonna give himself a 3 out of 4. And DK gets to pick one of his shops to go by 50%. She's his biggest shopper and is 2 out of 4. And here I get a free, along getting a free club, I get a free diamond suit. So now I just gotta go through Wario's area. And Wario's gonna hold off on investing. He's gonna wait until he gets more stock than me. Now Diddy is getting mad since he wants to start investing now. It's 3 out of 4. And he actually gets to because he found card 12. He's gonna play his biggest shot. And here, I'm going to choose to invest in the shop right here, just to defend from DK. And also in the future, if he ever chooses to buy me out, it'll cost him more. And thanks to my generous donation, he's going to think about giving me money. I mean, you can always pay me, DK. That's one way to return the favor. So here's Wario getting 99 and again, well, more in his District C. So now he's more than ready to invest. And another line from Diddy, he's craving for investments now. And here I get to pick 3 areas to make the shop go up by 10%. I'm going to choose Diddy's 3 out of 4. And I'm going to choose me and DK's 2 out of 4, share it together. And finally, Diddy's 3 out of 4 again. So it's going to help Diddy out here a lot. And teamwork makes the dream work. And here's Wario. Ready to invest. He's more worried that the stock was just going to go bad before he gets the chance to invest. Though it's not going to happen. Plus 15 stock for Diddy and District F. And my last card is getting a free spade. Wow. I had 3 cards that had suits. Interesting. And yes. See, and Wario gets the chance to invest. He's gonna invest in the biggest shop. B ranks love to do that. All Aarons love to do that. So they're earning a big payday. Well, me and Wario are earning a big payday through stocks. And Diddy's gonna get half his salary. And DK's gonna get the last shot. And give him the 2 out of 4 sharing with Wario. And I get to avoid that giant shop of Wario's. And for investments, yeah, no, I'm not going to invest until I buy stock and eat again. In the meantime, Wario gets another investment in. Yeah, now the spade's looking is now looking deadly to run through. And DK here hoping he wished he got more shots, even though he just bought the last one. He's gonna start buying stock in District D now. And we're gonna have Wario being mad. He's trying to take first place. And she leaves to him, the professional, who got to invest in his 3 out of 4 with 180 stock. But you know, a real professional is the one that buys the right stock and freeloads, so he can buy in his own 2 out of 4, so he can invest in it and win the game, like a professional. So yeah, we have 150 in my 2 out of 4. Just gotta land my own shop to get the chance to invest. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I could land on the Wario shop at the far right of District E to buy them out because it's the cheapest one. So I can get a 3 out of 4 and make the heart bet me. As I'll just sell the stock and I'll just sell some. If I have to sell stock, I'll just sell Wario's 3 out of 4 since that's not my area to begin with. And here's DK, who is craving for some investments now. And oh, now I got it. I'll go ahead and buy them out here. So yep, third shop in District E. And I'm gonna say this for a fact, he's not gonna buy me out. He'll only buy me out here if I get a 4 out of 4. So now I'll sell stock. Except, let's see. If I sell 9 here. I can sell 9 here actually. Let's see. You can still do 2 more investments, so I'll just sell 9 in District E and District C. And Wario gets the warp to the heart. Thanks to card 6. And he's gonna now next pick number 13. So now it's gonna hurt his shot, his 3 out of 4, and he's gonna drop his stock value too. And he's gonna hurt me too because I have stock there as well, but not as much as him because it's his shop's going down. Plus, he has more stock than me to begin with. And technically, that's actually going to hurt the stock in District A as well, because that's 1 shot. But as you can tell, he lost way more network than I did. Diddy over here getting 50 more stock and getting more money. His 3 out of 4 in F. I'm going for DK. And for me, an investment. Since Wario needs to level up, I'm gonna invest right here. So he'll have to take the long way around if he rolls a 1. Okay, well, there's things wrong. Okay, well, first off, there's everything you said, DK, is wrong. Right there. It's impossible for me to get second place against you, since 1, you're in dead last, and 2, I'm winning. And then I like how Diddy's like, I'm gonna shoot for second place. even though he's in third ahead of DK. And also confirmed Diddy doesn't even want to win the game. Anyway, so there's a boost of money, and here I'll just sell in Wario's area. Keep my stock all the way without selling any of it. I'm gonna make Wario max. I'm gonna lose some money. And well, my plan worked. I got him going the long way around. I just gotta invest in that shop so I can corner people in case they ever might warp to the heart or anything. They making that one shop right near Dice Square expensive. And DK here, being blind or having short-term memory loss, somehow can't remember he bought the last two shops. And instead he gets an expansion card, the 20% up. See, I could invest in him. Or I could get in between Wario's trap. And you know what? I'm gonna go with the investment. Oh, I can't see this. Actually, here's the stats. Let's see. Diddy and DK need the heart still, so just gonna go ahead and invest in the other shop. Very funny. I like how Wario, pretty much Wario's telling me, give him the money, pretty much, DK's telling me not to trust Wario because what Wario will do is just, I'll give him the money and then Wario's going to keep it for him and never give it back to me. While Wario here is trying again, DK is already warning me that, nah, don't trust Wario. So anyway, I'm above 11k now. Just need almost 2,000 basically to win the game. Our investment for DK. And here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and chance it. So I take the long way around. See, Wario gets through, gets 200 gold from everybody. And he gets to expand all his shops up by 10%. So he won't be here for a while just watching the text every other shop go up by 5%. And DK is gonna take the long way around, since unless he really wants to pay me over 1,000 just to get a heart. So I get over Wario shops, and for me, I get to roll again. And now I'll go ahead and pay this $3.59 to get my club. So I'll sell the last one I stuck in Wario's area. And just sell 9 like 3 out of 4. And Diddy's gonna have to pay Wario here. So let's set him back a bit. Also, he has a sell stock too. I mean, he's gonna sell in DK's 2 out of 4. And go ahead and close my shop. Which can't suck if Diddy rolls 7 because he'll be able to pay me free of charge. And Wario's gonna trigger the Super Drone. That's not so broken. Yeah, I'll go risk with the 5 chests. As if we're gonna ever win this game. Oh wow, what do you know? I actually won Sorpodrome for once in my life through this playthrough or project. And all I had to do was go risky with the 5 chests, which the last chest happened to be not a mimic for once. And also no seated agility for that instant win. Well, at least it's nice to know I actually won at least a Sorpodrome. Finally. It took only 20 plus games or something. Yeah, I think 20 easy roll games. Yeah, 20 easy roll games and 1 standard game. Anyway, to buy stock, just buy more Magician and not buy out DK for a 3 out of 4 since I'm already about to hit the goal after the stock rises. So it's only 103 above, so unless I get lucky to avoid paying anyone, I'm gonna have to hopefully get an investment in. Then I can make sure I can earn victory. And Wario here is gonna freeload Diddy. Gonna get a piece of the pie. And get his fair share of the stock money in Diddy's 3 out of 4. Now, Diddy's gonna avoid paying me 1,000 to invest. Yeah, Wario's freeloading plan is already in motion. Yeah, that's the spirit, Diddy. Keep going, keep playing. So I make it to the bank. So here I can earn free money basically. Get 20 fucking DK2 out of 4, so it's gonna give me some cash and money. It's gonna put me, it's gonna give me like 600 gold, so yeah, I'm pretty much set to go to the bank. And Wario's gonna pick 43, which is like an unlucky card. You have to pay 2 gold for every stock you own. It's like 13, but with stocks. He's gonna get the lucky 7 away from my over my 3 on 4. And DK's gonna get a good card over here. 20% of his stock value as a bonus money. Well, as a bonus. So let's see, if I go this way. Oh, I could actually go undergo if I land on that. So instead, let's take the long way around and not buy stock. Because, yeah, 25 ready cash won't let me even buy like 5 stocks somewhere. Like, if you have the chance to buy at least 1 stock, the game will ask, would you like to buy stock? Like, if you don't have enough to buy 1 stock, the game will say, oh dear, you don't have the cash to buy stock. Speaking of stock, I'll go ahead and set the 20 here. And here I get to use that money and just sell to invest. And I just went to my weekend shop. Well, I would have shared if you actually bought stock in my 3 out of 4, but you didn't. So, sorry. You should have bought stock in my area, not Diddy's. I'm not gonna make DK upset. And here, Wario gets to buy stock gets to buy some cheaper stock. Just gonna buy some more Diddy's 3 out of 4. Alright, 7 away from the bank. So before I roll, since there's no shops in front of me to invest in, I'm going to go ahead and sell all but 5 of my stock. Just to keep that 5%, the 20% dividend. Also, just to make sure that in case someone picks a bad card to hurt stock value or shops, I won't lose a lot of stock money. Gonna take one last break, which is perfect timing for DK since he's about to run into my 3 shops. Couldn't be timed any better. No, but it doesn't matter. DK's just gonna jump over all of them anyway. And here's the game. So this is Mario Stadium first place. Following me will be Wario, Diddy, and then DK. So let's see the property trophy, and the stock Supremo. The silver stock Supremo. And I'm the only one that got rewards. See, Bronze Fortunes Cup and the Bronze Best Big Award. And so this game lasted 45 turns, where pretty much all the way to the halfway point, everyone was like pretty close together. Until the part where me and Wario got a rise in money because Wario started investing. And then I just left him after I bought Stock Mike, aired my 2 out of 4 and E, and then bought him out. And it just went better from there. As the one thing that could have gone wrong was if I rolled a 1 into his 12-22 shop after he invested in it. Which that would have actually changed it. Well, what would have happened then would have been I would have sold his stock and then I wouldn't get as much money as I would have when he invested the second time. But since I avoided that shot, that's pretty much what determined the game later on. Though one thing is, I'm so surprised that Wario didn't choose the warp to get a 3 out of 4. Like, I think he actually probably could have got 2 3 out of 4s in this map, but since he warped to District A to get 2 out of 4, it's kind of what messed him up, I guess. I mean, he still did good overall since he got 3 out of 4 in the most expensive area in Mario Stadium. But then, yeah, he couldn't. But one thing is, he couldn't freeload. He didn't have the chance to freeload me, which is most likely why he didn't get over 10K. And then Diddy, Diddy did do well with his gameplay, and especially that buyout. I actually was surprised he did buy me out for a 3 out of 4. I didn't think he was going to do it actually. But since no one paid him at that expensive shop, he pretty much couldn't get any higher. Then DK, well, yeah, his stock buying is pretty bad. Again, he's a D rank, so they're not. Again, D ranks are not good at stock buying, to say the least. I mean, even though Diddy was a D rank, for some reason Diddy actually buys 50 stock and invests 200 gold. He's actually he's the strongest D rank actually. Compared to everyone else who's a default D rank. But no, let's see. Did anyone pay big? Yeah, right. Diddy's the only one that paid big, 805. Yeah, surprisingly, no one paid 1,000 in this game. But if I recall, last game, no one really paid expensively. Tro didn't either. No one paid the 700 for such a shop. So this is the first. This is pretty much the first biggest payment in standard so far. But for sure, in the future, there are going to be even bigger payments and even longer games and longer maps. So now the hint in this one is to avail the auctions, where it's always best to manually auction a shop before you roll if you're about to hit negative and ready cash and you have no stock. Because being forced to sell a shop, you do not get to earn the money through the bids of your opponents. Also, the bank will make you lose some net worth too. But no, with that, that's the gold market for Mario Tour. Well, for Mario Stadium, not the tour. And we'll go ahead and see what's new. Or maybe we'll see if I will buy anything new. I'm not sure there isn't even anything new. Let's see. Well, there's flexing. go ahead and buy it. See any new walks? There's a hopscotch and then spin jumping. See happy poses. Yeah, I'll buy the backflip. See accessories and mascots. Looks the same. That was by the Dragon Tail. See clothes. And that's what I'm gonna buy for now. I think I have a lot of different outfits to choose from anyway to begin with. Go ahead and switch. Well, get off the Eritrix armor so we actually can have different animations. Actually, I'm gonna put the Explorer, see. I'll put the Explorer's garb. And keep it light brown. See, Bag of Laughs or should I give it a tail? Yeah, I'll go with the tail. Now, actions. Backflip all with a tail, and yeah, do spin jumping. So yep, just to update this, and with that, it's gonna be all for this part. Next time we're going to be doing Observatory Standard, which is like, the only thing that's changed though, the shot values and the island, really. And plus then also stock, and then also stocks is a thing, basically. Let's see, we're going to be doing it with Stella, Slime, and Kyril again. This map is a gimmick, the first map with gimmicks. Well, the Switch gimmick. And technically the first map with basically an island.